Okay. All right, we're back. And I don't want to get into anything too much today. I'm just going to go into something small. So the big thing that I really do want to talk about, obviously, is going to be your psychology. Because a lot of you guys, and I mean a lot of you guys, are having some problem with that. So, okay. What do I start off with? Your strategy is not going to blow your account. It's just you. The market is going to expose what's already inside of you, right? So the market's literally a mirror. The price doesn't create the fear, greed, or imbalance or impatience, right? It's gonna show you your real self, show you how you react when you lose money, show you how you react when you win money, right? Yesterday I hit this really clean trade I showed you guys, and when I found out it hit, right, I closed my screen. I was tired as fuck, so I literally went to sleep. And one thing I'll definitely talk about is what to do after you enter a trade, what to do before you enter a trade. Before you enter a trade, obviously have a checklist. Make sure all of your confluences are good. Make sure all of your confluences are in place. That's always what's going to help me to make sure I never have FOMO, fear of missing out. That's one of the biggest enemies in trading. You're going to be so impatient that you're going to want to enter trades almost immediately. And after trading, what you should do, usually I'll be tired. I'll be staying up for London session and then early New York session. So what I'll do is I'll probably take a nap. Or, I know that's gay. Or what you should do, go outside with some friends, relax, take the tension off your mind. Bowling, drunk bowling is one of the most funniest things ever. I've never been drunk, but from when I've seen people do it, it looks fun as fuck. Now, a mediocre strategy will only align with elite discipline, and that's going to beat a perfect strategy with no discipline. Obviously, you should know that every time you take a trade, let's say I lost yesterday. Today, I'm going to imagine that loss never happened. Enter as a new man. Every single day, every single trade, enter as a new person. Say, that happened, that win, that loss yesterday, that doesn't matter. That's all in the past, right? Like I said before, whatever happened in the past, happened in the past. Let it go. You can't go back and say, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. Let it go. Stop trying to get sad over the past when that's going to make you who you are in the future. It's going to make you into a better person than you are right now. That's always what's going to help you. Forget about the past. Overtrading is just a disguised insecurity, right? Professionals are just going to pay to get paid. Are just going to wait to get paid, right? You literally cannot win a trade, then be like, oh, every time I win a trade, I'll win a trade. Let me enter another one. You'll lose. You're going to gamble. And at that point, just stop trading. You should know not to revenge trade, right? I'll go over that. I'll skim over it because I know we're going to have another psychology all about that, all over emotional and revenge trading. But the moment you need to make it back, you've already lost. Leave, close your tabs, go do whatever. Just forget about the market for the day once you say I need to make it back. Confidence is just going to come from process, not profits. The second you hop on the charts, you're bored, waiting for an entry, at that point, you might as well won. Because I'll tell you, if you trade with any sort of emotions, you've lost. If you trade with no emotions, if you are bored the whole time you're trading, this shit's not really that fun to me, right? I've loved getting into the market. I've loved this. But at this point, I force myself to believe this is just boring. Every time I win or lose, it's boring. I don't get excited anymore. That's what's always going to help me. That's always going to help you. Never trade with your emotions, right? So your job is to always execute. It's never to predict. Every day, every single day, before I enter a trade, I'll go over everything, all my strategies. I'll say, is this good? Check it off. Good. Is this done? Check it off. Is this good? Check it off. Check it off. Check it off. Check it off. Did I do this? Did I do this? Then I enter. You never want to say, did this happen? Okay, that's good. That happened, that happened, that happened. But this didn't happen, so I'll still trade. That's not good. You're trading with your emotions. You need to make sure everything is done, off your checklist, then you trade. This is going to be one of the key things I'll tell you. You should always remember that. The market's never going to reward the smartest trader. It's going to reward the most disciplined one, the most emotionally controlled one. If you're derived and driven by your desires and your emotion, you're never really going to succeed. If you continue to say, that happened, I need to make it better, I need to make this better, I need to make this better, but in the past, when that already happened, you're never really going to succeed. I'll say this again, I'll say it 1,000 more times. Forget about the past. That's going to make you who you are today. It's going to forge you into what you are today. Your mistakes should be some of your greatest accomplishments. Because when you look back at it, you'll realize, oh, I did that, I'm not going to do that again. Right? Don't dwell on the past when you can make profit from it. Exactly that. Do not dwell on the past when you can make profit from it. Don't look back saying, I wish I did this, I wish I did that, I wish I did that, I wish I did this, when you can literally just shut the fuck up, sit back on your ass, lay back, and do nothing. Would you do that? No. Instead, you're over here, you're watching the videos, you're saying, I need to be better, which is great. It's perfect on your behalf. If you watch these videos and then you go back sitting on your ass saying, I already did what I need to do, you're a bum. Stop watching the videos. If you watch the videos, hop on the charts, do your fucking homework, study your ass off, then I can guarantee you'll be successful. Honestly, trading is literally 70% psychology, 30% strategy. Maybe even some can argue it's 90% psychology, 10% strategy. When every trader says it took them 3 to 5 years to master trading, they weren't talking about the confluences, moving average, SMT divergence, standard deviation, none of that. They're all talking about up here. When you look in the market and you say, fuck, I know what to do today. Don't be impatient. Don't dwell on the past. Be a new person every day. If every day you work hard, you're bound to hit a lucky day where that's going to be your breakthrough. Come on, bro. Everyone knows the universe is going to reward you after every single good thing you do. I can't tell you guys enough. Do your job. Listen to the instructions and you'll be successful. It's not that hard. Get out there, kick some ass today.